Chicken feed prices went up about 55% in the last 2 years, whereas our pass down the line to the customer was probably about 10-15%. We're in a cost of living crisis. People can't afford to be paying 50-55% more for their food. This farm has been here longer than I have. I inherited it off my dad. I kind of got thrown in the deep end about 12-13 years ago when Dad passed away. So my dad started with 2 acres and 30 chickens, and now we're about 250 acres and 72,000 chickens. First of all, we had COVID, which was complete chaos. We just could not meet the demand at all then. And then obviously we had the whole social distancing thing. My drivers managed to keep going the whole time, thankfully. Then that started to ease up a bit and we thought things would get back to a bit of normality, and then the war happened in Ukraine and it all kicked off again. So obviously that then increased our feed prices dramatically. Our packaging prices went up, our diesel prices went up, although they do seem to have eased up a bit now. Packaging and food, 2 major things that are completely out of my control because we don't mill our own food, so I have to buy it in from someone else. So it's a third party, same with the packaging. And if they say the prices are going up, then the prices are going up and it's completely out of my control. Supermarkets did not meet the demand, did not put the price of eggs up for the packers and the producers. So therefore that led to a lot of farmers deciding that they'd lost confidence in the industry and they did not replace their birds, they didn't refill their sheds, which then led to an egg shortage. It is starting to ease up a bit now. The supermarkets have started to put their prices up a bit, but again, how long will it last? Producers are still a little bit touchy about whether to put birds back in because you're not making any money, so why would you do it if you're not making any money? I have been operating at a loss and the last probably 12-18 months I've started to break even, but before then, yeah, definitely operating at a loss. So we've started to branch out and we've gone down the line of fresh food vending machine, and we're trying to bring different branches into the business just to try and increase income. I'm really passionate about local food sourcing. That's half the reason we've done the vending machine. Everything's sourced within 10 miles. I really want people to realise that buying local, sustainable food, carbon footprint is so important. We need to get confidence back in our food in this country. We're in a cost of living crisis, so people are going to go for the cheapest option. We need to educate people where their food comes from and the benefit of buying local. If the vending machine operates at a loss, I'll just shut the vending machine. Whereas with the chicken, I employ a lot of people from the local area. I've got big sheds there full of chickens. What would I do with those sheds if they didn't have chickens in them? They are made for the job. I can't just turn them into something else. So it's quite a difficult situation to be in. So it's a difficult one.